Hello, beautiful people. Happy Sunday to you all. Hope everyone is having an amazing weekend. And the Potter here again. And as you guys know, every weekend I come on here to share light on a couple of US dollar pairs that we trade. On today's episode is going to be special because I want to quickly walk you guys step by step on how to use the COT report. If you have been watching my videos, you must have heard me talking about the CFTC data. What is CFTC data? CFTC data is a website where the high institutions, the bank comes to submit their position. I don't know if the website is owned by the government or a trading community. I don't know, but what I know is on this CFTC website, all the high institutions submit their position to the website. The position is always submitted on Tuesdays, but the website releases it every Friday. So now you'll be wondering, if the high institutions submit their positions to the CFTC website on Tuesday, but the data comes out on Friday, how is that helpful? That's helpful because when it's not that every time that the data is released immediately markets will start going to the upside. Those data is simply giving you inner information on what the high institutions are doing with their position. So what I do is every week I collect this data together. I create a spreadsheet for the currencies that I trade. So I create spreadsheet for them. Every week I collect these data, I put them on my spreadsheet. So what this does for me is it helps me to understand what the high institutions are doing with their position, if they are long on their position or if they are short on their position. So with me knowing what the high institutions are doing, I will know what to be looking for in the market. I will know if I should be looking for a buy or if I should be looking for a sell. And let me quickly take you guys to my spreadsheet to understand what I'm trying to explain before we dive into the website where you can collect the data from. So this is my spreadsheet, and if you look here, you will see it says Gbpusd non-commercial, and if you see here, I design it in a way that I have long, short, total position, change in long, change in short, their net position. So I list it like this. And if you look, I've been collecting this data since October 3, 2023. Here, if you look at the long, the short. So let's quickly go down to where the market is currently on now. You will see that if you look at this data here now, you will see that this bank position was on April 23, their long position was 48. April 30, their long position was 43. Then May 7th, they increased it to 51. Then May 14, it dropped to 48. Then on May 21, it increased to 68, and which is the same thing with the shorts here. You see, so if you just go to the website and you look at the data, you see that their long this week is 80, their short is 70. Then you use because of that and be like, okay, I'm going to start, I'm going to buy, since they are, you will never be right. So the best way to use it is to collect the data every week, put it on your spreadsheet so that you will know when there is change in the market. All this percentage here, I think I'm going to stop. Where I collect this data, I used to put percentage, but now I put change on their long and short. So this is change in longs, this is change in short. So if you look here now, this week now, you see that they increased their long position from 48 to 68. So they increased it with 19.864. Why their short position, they reduce it minus 1.264. So as I'm collecting this data together like this, I'm putting it together like this. I've already, like as this week now, I see that they are on their long position is 68, and their short position is 67 here. I see that they added their long and they reduced their short. This already tells me that the banks are more interested in longing for now. So if next week data comes out and maybe it shows 70 or 78, so you see now that has given me an idea that okay, for the past 2 weeks now, the banks has been adding to their long position and they have been reducing their short position. So you see, with that now, all my focus when I'm on my chart will be looking for long position, knowing that the high institutions, that the people that move the market are only interested in buying for now. So that's how it works. But if you just go to the website every week, you look at the data, then you jump to your charts, you sometimes you will get it wrong. But if you collect the data together like this and you study it, you see the changes. So when you come to your spreadsheet and look at your spreadsheet, you see that okay, last 4 weeks their long position was 48, 43. Now I'm seeing 51, 48. Now I'm seeing 60. What does that tell you? With this back of my mind, I will know that for the past 3 weeks now, from their position being reduced to increasing, for the past 3 weeks now, they have been increasing their position. For the past 3 weeks now, they have been increasing their position 51, 48, 68 here. And on their long was 73, then 68, then 67. So I know that for the past 3-4 weeks now, they have been reducing their shorts, they have been adding to their long. That will give me a better edge, knowing that this is something is going on the market. I shouldn't be focusing on selling much. Even if I'm selling, it should be a short time sell, because if the banks are building a long positions, that means that in no time, maybe if they push the market to a demand zone where they will grab enough liquidity, the market will take off to the upside, just like what we are seeing on the dollar pairs now. If you go to Gbpusd now, we see that Gbpusd is currently contacting a supply zone around this area now, and I'm seeing that the banks are adding to their loans. So as I see that the banks are adding to their loan, I'm not interested in selling here. I'm not interested in selling here. Even if I'm going to sell here, if the market start pulling down from here now, if the market start dropping from here now, what I will be looking for is this market maybe to come into this demand zone around this area, or I will just jump to my 4 hours. This is my 4 hours now, and on this 4 hours now, market can still go to the push to the upside a bit, then and start dropping. So if this market start dropping, if I'm selling, I will have it in back of my mind now that banks are building a strong buying position. So this drop that is happening here, maybe they want to push it to this demand zone around this area to continue to the upside, or bring it to this demand zone here before they push it to the upside. Let me use, I think, Euro USD is much better. Okay, see Euro USD here. So as I see that the banks are building a long positions, they are adding to their long, and they are reducing their shorts now. With the way this market is looking now, if the market opens and I see this market dropping, I will know that this dropping is a short time selling, that this market is coming to, maybe they want to push this market to this demand zone around this area, so that for more buying to buyers to start coming in to build a strong buy before it will take off to the upside. But if I don't know what the high institutions are doing, because this 4-hour trend line has been removed here and it got retested, if I start selling from here now, maybe I will have it in my mind that I want to, the market will be dropping heavy. But because I know that these people are more interested in buying than selling. So with retail traders, this retail sentiment, when retail sentiment is showing me 91.83 now, so with all this, I know that okay, if this drop is going to drop, I will be looking for something like this. Maybe the market will just drop to this area, and before the market will get to this area, the retail sentiment might be showing me something like 91, 92 selling buying momentum. Then you will start seeing buying building here, then to take off massively, because the banks are currently adding to their long positions. So that's how I use it. But if you want to use it, if you just want to go to the website, you look at the data, you jump to your charts, you will never have a clear understanding of what they are doing with their position. So you need to create a spreadsheet for it, where you collect the data and you list it on your spreadsheet. So every week you go and look at it. Maybe you look at, for the past 4 weeks, what are the banks doing with their positions? Are they adding to their long? Are they adding to their short? So with that, you use it to you will be in the safer side of knowing what is taking in the market or taking place in the market, because you can never go up against the high institutions. That's just the simple truth. The high institutions are the ones that moves the market. So if they are buying, who am I to be selling? And that's what they use to kill the retail traders. That's the fight that the high institutions and the retail traders are always having. That's why you see that when the market is you will see that as this market is moving to the upside, retail traders are aggressively adding to short. You see, they added to 90, they added to 91 here, then 92 here aggressively. So as they start closing off that they are short, the market rallied to the downside, then created a new demand on 4 hours and continue moving to the upside. So you see what is happening here. So when the banks are busy moving the market to the upside, the retail traders will be aggressively going against them. So when they see that the retail traders has maxed out on their position, they have started closing, that's when they will push the market a bit to the opposite direction to lower the retail traders into doing the opposite before they will take off. So as I'm seeing this here now, with what I'm seeing here, I've seen that for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, the market has been moving to the upside as the banks are adding to their long. As the banks has been adding to their long, the market has been moving to the upside, and the retail traders has been aggressively selling. So they have said to they are kind of maxed out now. So there is, if you look at the data, you see that sometime 2-3 weeks ago, the data kind of changed from adding to long to reducing long. So a small kind of slight profit taking took place when this market got to this 91.83. Then that's where the market is rallying to the downside. So this market can continue pushing to the downside, maybe to this demand zone here. When the next week data comes out, if we see on the data that the banks are adding to their long and reducing the short, if the market is around here, then I will be looking to start a confirmation to start buying from here, because the bank data is showing me that the high institutions are more interested in buying. So I hope you guys understand this explanation that I've given here. So let me quickly go to the CFTC website where you can collect this data from. So this is the website, the CFTC website. If you type cfct.com or just CFTC, it will bring you to this website here, or you can type cfct.gov something, just cfct.com, it will bring you to here. Then when you come to this website, scroll down to, you see where it says only futures. You see here where it says only futures here. You see this Chicago exchange here. You click on the short. When you click on the short, this is all the instruments that the banks, the high institutions submit to the website, which was submitted on Tuesday, but the data got listed on the website on Friday evening, Nigerian time, Friday evening. That's when the data got listed here. You see, it was listed on May 21, 2024, which was that's when the data came out, which was on Tuesday, but this data was listed on Friday. So if you look here, this is all the instrument that the high institutions have position on, which was submitted. And if you see here, you see where it says non-commercial and commercial. Commercials are like investors, people that just buy, like as you are buying stocks, you just buy stock and leave it for a year, 2-3 years for it to be growing. So if you are looking at commercials, you will always be wrong. So I look at non-commercials, because non-commercials are like traders like us that trade week to week. So that's the non-commercial, the high institutions non-commercials. So their position is what we should be focusing on, which is here. If you see here now, you see that they are long. Let me just use this as example. You see where it says long, this is the long and this is the short. So what I'm interested in here is what their long is and what their short is. The change, you see the change. You see the change in long, you see the change in short. The minus 440 in their short, while they added 340 in their long. So what is this telling me now? If they minus this massive in their short and they added this in their long, I'm not interested in short, I'm more interested in long, because they are reducing their short adding to their long. So let's quickly go down and look for currencies that we trade. This is euro short, but this is not the euro pair. You see the one that says euro FS, I think. Yeah, so let's scroll down and look for currency that we trade. Okay, this is Canadian dollar. If you look here now, this is Canadian dollar now. You see, this is Canadian dollar. This is their long. If you see, long in Canadian dollar is just 35. While short is 126. And change in long, they added 1.113 in long, and in their short they added 11.634. So what's that telling me? This is simply telling me that the Canadian dollar is weak. So if I'm to trade this as with against the dollar pairs, their short will be the long, while this long will be short, because it will be USD/CD. So you are buying, if you combine it, if you combine it there, it's simply like you are buying the dollar against CD, or you are selling CD against dollar, howsoever. So I hope you guys understand. So this short will be long, while this long will be short. Which let me explain what I mean for you guys. Let me quickly open USCD chart. USCD. Okay, let me go to the daily chart. Okay, this is the daily chart on USCD here. So now if we put the short on long, which means that CD is weak. That's why that their short should be the long here, because CD is weak and their long will be short. So you see that their short that is 100 and something is the long here, while that their long that is 35 is the short here. That's how it works with CD. Let me quickly go back to our main chart. I don't know how I I don't know what I pressed on my trading view, so I wiped out my data. That's why most of my chart, apart from the ones that I've worked on, which is the ones I made, the major pairs that I've traded, is empty, because I've not had time to work on the pairs that I don't trade, because I work both on the charts that I don't trade as well, and I work on charts that I trade. That's how trading is. As a trader, you need to work on all instruments. So sometimes you go across all instruments to look at what is going on there. Okay, so this is on the website now. You see, this is Canadian dollar. This is their long. So what we are interested in is these non-commercials. They are long, they are short, the change in long, the change in short. That's what we are interested in here. So that's the data you will be collecting. This is CHF. This is British pound, which is GBP. And if you look at the GBP, like what I showed you guys on my GBP, see their long is 68, while their short is 67. Increase in long, you see, decrease in short here. The minus 1.264 on their short, while they increase long to 19.864. So this is Japanese. This is Japanese yen. Japanese yen, you see that their long is 29, while their short is 173, and increase in their short 12.496, while their long decrease. So this their short in USJPY. This their short will be the long, which this long will be short there, because it will be USD JPY, not JPY USD. So that's how we work. This is euro. You see, euro FS. This is euro. They added to their long position with 4.176, while they reduce their shorts. The reduction in short is massive here. You see, they are building a strong buy. They are building a strong buy on euro USD. You see, so if you take a look at this euro USD here, long is increased while short is decreased with over 20 points. So if you go here now, you will see that, okay, what should we be expecting? Just like if you watch the previous video I made on euro USD, if you remember, the market was trading somewhere around here, and I said that since this area has been taken out, this supply zone got taken out, and this trend line has been broken, and we all know that when trend line is taken out, we expect the market to come back and retest the trend line, then continue to the upside. If you watch the video, you will know that this is exactly what I explained, because and I said that for the sorry guys, and I said that for the past few weeks now, the high institutions have been reducing their short position, increasing their longs. So here I'm not sure of this short. So now, with what we have seen on the CFTC data this week, now we see that the long increased and the short decreased massively. So this is what I'm looking for here now. When the market open, there is no trade here currently. So when the market open, with the way this candle is looking, I don't think that this market will, start buying from here. We might just see something like this. We might see something like this, like this, to retest this demand zone before we see that big buying to start coming in. So as I'm seeing that the high institutions are adding to their long position while they are reducing their short position, so I'm not interested in selling. Yes, I'm not interested in selling. What I will be looking for now on my chart, is for this market to set and give me a nice entry for buying to give me a nice buying opportunity. I might not be looking at for the buying opportunity here on the daily time frame, but actually looking at the daily time frame here, I think daily time frame looks much better, because if we are looking at the daily time frame here with what is happening here now, I believe, I know for a fact, with for the past years that I've been trading, the way this market is looking here, it's not convincing that this buying is going to hold from here and continue buying. Anything can happen, it's possible, but that's not what I'm looking for. If it plays out like this, then that means the move, sorry guys, that means the move is not really that nice. The correction is not okay. There is nowhere to put stop loss if I'm buying from here now. But if the market comes down and retests here now, yeah, I will know that this market has contacted demand zone. And if you see, since this demand zone got created, the high institutions hasn't used it to move price, so I expect this market to retest this demand zone for the high to grab enough liquidity for the high institution to use it to move price. So now with what I'm seeing on the bank positions, I'm not interested in selling any dollar pair. I'm interested in I'm not interested in selling Euro USD, AUD USD, New Zealand USD and GBP USD. I'm more interested in looking for a buying opportunity, so I will step aside, watch them, just stay aside watching the market to play out and give me a nice setup to start buying. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do that on my 4-hour time frame, which is where I like to come to execute my trade. So I will be looking for something like this. With what I'm seeing, I will be looking for something like this. Maybe the market to come to here and start building that buying momentum to the upside. That's what I'm going to be looking for in the market, because retail sentiment already mastered. So I expect this pullback, before the big parties start, before the big boys comes inside the market. Because if you look at the data, they just started building a long position, so it will take maybe a week or two for that long position to advance very well and take off. So it's not that immediately they start building the position immediately. It is no. That's just information for you to know what is taking place inside. It's just like you are an insider. That's just what it is. But some people doesn't understand that this data is not because it comes out on Friday. It got released on Tuesday, but the website always drop it on Friday. Doesn't mean that it doesn't work. No, it works because it's not immediately the high institutions start building buy or start building selling that you see the market selling. Like like what has been happening on gold for the past 2 months now or 3 months now. All the high institutions has only been interested in adding to their long position on gold. But the reason why I have not been trading gold much is because the movement is not clear. And I understand that it's not immediately they start building long position that it will start going on. If they start building long position, they will as well. Sometimes we see them, they will add to long and add to short. So, but you will see that one side is much bigger. Maybe they are adding on long is much bigger than what they are doing with their short. So what happens is that they are trying to drag their short to the area that is convenient for them to offload the rest of their buy before the market will start moving. That's why I haven't been interested in trading gold. I'm just leaving it to play out. But with what happened this previous week and so right now, I'm currently looking for a buy on gold, but not that I'm going to start buying from here. You see, now this is what, let me use daily time frame so you guys will understand what I'm explaining. You see, gold has been buying massively. Gold has been buying massively, and when the market retests here, this rally to the upside take place, I stopped trading gold around this area. Why did I stop trading gold around this area? When I start seeing this happening, you see, it's not like here. You see here, the move is very clean. The move here is very clean, but when it got, you see, some profit taking on their long start taking place, then this market wanted to drop to this area. But because of this demand zone that is here, it got created, and the bank hasn't used it to move price back. Because of here, this demand zone held price here, and this rally, took place here. And if you watch when this rally is happening, you will see that the move to the upside is not really that neat. Then this drop now, so there is profit taking here. I'm expecting this demand zone to be taken out for this market to come around this area before we start seeing another strong move to the upside, start building, because they are only interested in buying. They are not interested in selling. What they have been doing with gold is, they add massively to their buying position. When the market rallied into supply area, they will take profits. Market will drop a bit to the next demand where they will move price, and this demand here has been used to move price by the high institution previously. So I expect this market to, I expect the market to take out this demand here. I expect this market to come around this area before we start building. That's how this CFTC data works. Let's keep on going down. This is Euro GBP. I don't really trade this pair, but if you go and look at Euro GBP now, you see that here now this week they added, you see, the adding on their long is not much. They reduce their short, and if you go and check with what I've seen on Euro GBP for a very long time, I see they have been aggressively adding to their short and reducing their longs. So if you go and check Euro GBP, you will see that the market has been dropping massively, and this week now we see that they reduce their short massively and they add a little to their long. So now we are kind of seeing a change. So because of this, now I will not start buying. If I'm trading this pair, I will just collect this data, I will put it on my spreadsheet. I will look at how the market will play out this week. Then when this coming week, when the data comes out for this coming week, I will add it and see if they reduce to their short again and increase their long. So when I see for 2-3 weeks that they have been reducing short and adding to long, then that's that. Now I know it for a fact that the bank are building a long position. They are now taking profit on their short. I hope you guys are understanding this. I'm not really good in explaining things that much, but I hope with the way I've been explaining this, you guys will have understanding. And guys, I'm doing all I'm doing with my forex knowledge is I'm trying to help out people. I'm not charging people for money for anything. And on my Telegram group, some people expect more than what they should be expecting from me. My Telegram group is for free, so I come there to share my chat. And some people will want me to come into their MT4, MT5 to place the trade for them and manage it. No, I'm not charging anybody a dime for this. I'm just, because I know that in this forex market, if you are making enough for yourself, why trying to take money from people that are still struggling to become profitable, people that are still losing? I don't see any sense to it. I'm not saying that people that does it are criminals, but what I'm saying is, if you want to be a mentor, start selling course, you should be able to make out time to always be there. to meet people expectations, both on your Telegram, on your YouTube, and your course, which I know that I don't have that kind of ability. That's why I just make YouTube video free and post, and on my Telegram group I post my charts, I post my trade ideas there for people that wants to look at what I'm doing to add to their own chart to make a better trading decision. So you shouldn't expect me to always like place trade for you, or I'm saying this because there are people that message me and they were like, oh guy, you are not sharing much on your Telegram group, you are not doing this, you are not doing this, and that. Some people even after messaging me, and I'll be like, guy, are you okay? Not like I'm asking you for money for this. They will get upset and remove themselves from the group, which I don't care, because I'm just doing this willingly to help out people. And any day that I get tired of doing it and I feel like the people that have been watching my videos and people that have been gaining from my Telegram group are no more seeing it, I'm no more seeing it helpful, I will just stop doing it. It doesn't take anything from me, not that I make any money from it. I never asked anybody for any dime, to teach forex. I don't teach forex, that's just the simple truth. I just come on here, I analyze, and I share my knowledge, what I know. I share my trade setup and my trade ideas on my group. I don't teach forex like being your mentor, teach you how to find support and resistance, blah. No, I don't do that. So it's people that do that will that charge money. I don't charge money. If you want to learn, there are a lot of videos that will teach you how to draw support and resistance, trend line, EMAs, and all those in YouTube. You just need to find a better person that will teach you, or rather you go and buy all this useless Nigerian course that will never make you profitable. So guys, everyone should just when you are on group, it's not that when you are on someone's group or when you are watching someone's video, that doesn't mean that you should only put all your belief and all your mind in what that person is doing. My purpose of doing this is not for you to do exactly what I'm doing. It's just for you to learn from what I know and add to what you know to make you a better trader. You add my analysis to your own analysis to help you make a good trading decision. So that's just it's not any other thing. I don't know how some people see it, like if I owe them anything. Well, let me keep on scrolling down. This is Bitcoin. Okay. This is S&P 500. This is S&P 500. I'm looking for Australian dollar. This is NAS 100. Okay, this is NAS 100. If you look at NAS 100, NAS 100 has been going up massively. And if you look here, you see that this past week, they reduced their long a little, they reduced their short massively. So for me, S&P 500 is still bullish. Yeah, S&P 500 is still bullish. Sorry, NAS 100. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is Australian dollar here. See, on Australian dollar here, I've been tracking this one. Australian dollar is one of my favorite pairs to trade actually. And last 3 weeks, their long position was on 30. Last week, I think it was on 40 or 38. Now this week, their long position is 50. And they added with 10.477. Why their long position, they reduced their long massively, 10 minus 10.461. So now you see that let me even pull out the charts. Okay, this is it. So now you see that okay, if they reduce their short massively and they added to their long aggressively, and looking at this market like this, what am I expecting? I'm only looking for a buy, and with where this market is currently on, there is no buying signal here, because if you buy here, where are you putting your stop loss? So when the market open, even if I'm seeing this move to the downside, I know in back of my mind that this move to the downside is just, for they are trying to drag the price on the area where they will offload the rest of their buying order before the market will move to the upside aggressively. And let me switch to my monthly chart. Let me remove all the drawings here. Okay, if you look at these monthly charts here, sorry, let me use charts that I've not used before. Let me use this chart here. If you look at this monthly charts here, you see there is a monthly demand zone around this area. Okay, there is a monthly demand zone around this area. You see the market came inside, created this demand here, pushed inside, then create this bullish engulfing candle on a monthly time frame, followed by this, then this, you see, then the market rally to the downside. Then we are getting this rejection candle. This month, 5 days is left for this monthly candle to close, which is this coming week. So let's see how this monthly candle will close. Okay, now I'm seeing that the high institutions are building long position, a strong long position on AUD USD here, and on monthly I'm seeing that this market is currently sitting on a demand zone. I see that this market is currently sitting on a demand zone here. So if this month end up, maybe this market pushed and this month end up closing around here with no weak candle, I expect next month to be another bullish candle. So I hope you guys understand this now. Okay, I hope you guys understand it. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, looking at this 4 hour time frame here, okay, I'm seeing that they are building a strong buying position and the market is rallying to the downside. What am I doing around this area? What am I going to do? I will simply step aside with what is happening here. Sorry. With what is happening here now, let's say this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low here, then break of structure. Now lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So this might do something like this. We might see something like this, lower low, before we start seeing that big move to the upside. So I hope you guys are understanding. I'm trying my best to explain this the way you guys will understand it. So this is the website. You should calm down and go through this video when you watch it to understand how to use this website. Remember, we are only looking at non-commercials. They are long and short, they are changing percentage. And there is another website that is much better. If this website is too difficult for you to plot it out, this website that I'm going to use now is called bluecharts.com. So let it open, barcharts.com. So if you go to this website, you just type barcharts.com. Once you type barcharts.com, it will take you to this website. When you come to this website, you see where I am. Then click on where it says futures. When you click on futures, see where it says legacy reports. Then you click on it. When you click on it, it will bring you to this area. Then if you look here, you will see this is full list. This is currency. This is indices, live stocks, and all of them here. You can see good, everything is here. So if you just want to see the currencies, click on currencies. When you click on currencies here, you see this area that it says commercial large. Then you click on it, you will go to non-commercials. When you go to non-commercials, you see it brings on out this for you. Then you click on detailed report. Then you click here. When you come here now, so you see this is the dollar, their net position, change in net position, their long, change in long, short, change in short, British pounds, and net positions, change in net positions, long position, change in long position. You see the same thing with my on this thing. Their long positions are 68.538. So if you look here now, you see 68.538. So it's the same thing. The only difference is that this website, set it up for you. Yeah, this one set it up for you, but I still prefer the CFTC website, because in the CFTC website I make sure that I get the correct report. Then I comes here to check it and see the changes. This is where I collect the change. You can actually do the changes from what last week was. You minus it to what this week is. You will get the changes. But to make it much easier, if you're a kind of person that don't really have time to calculate those, you come here after you list them. It comes here to check the changes. See, this report was dropped on May 21. May 21, which was last week. This one, which was on past week Tuesday, but I think it got listed on this website just like CFTC Data on Friday evening. So you see Australian dollar, Euro dollar, CHF, Japanese, Canadian dollar, British, and all that, Bitcoin, and all that. And here you can see gold, silver, and all that. If you trade indices, you see we trade indices. This is all the indices, so everything you want is much easier on this website. So guys, I hope you guys find this video very helpful. I don't know why some people that comes across my videos, watch my videos, you guys are not subscribing to the channel, you guys are not sharing the video. That's not fair. I'm doing my best to share my knowledge and share helpful information with you guys here. The only thing I'm asking for a return is you guys to subscribe to the channel, share the videos, share the video link on your social media handles with your friends that are trading. That's just the least you can do for me to show appreciation for what I'm doing. Give a like on the video, always drop comments, ask questions. You can as well contact me privately. Man, I need a whole lot of traders friends as well, people that I can talk about the chart with, share knowledge with, and stuff like that. So guys, let's engage with each other. I think that's the main purpose of opening a Telegram group, for us all traders to come together to work together to become a higher profitable traders. I like everything I do it for free, willingly. I'm happy to share my knowledge with everyone, so you guys should please keep on joining the Telegram group and keep on sharing the video, leave a comment, likes. That's just the least you can do for me. It's all love, guys. It's all love. Okay, so I don't think there is a need of going back to all these charts. You guys have already seen all the explanation, what I'm expecting from this, all the US dollar pairs that we trade, euro dollar and all that. We are waiting for the buying to kick in, maybe to come here before we start buying. Okay guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys find this one helpful. Thank you for everyone that are watching my video, everyone that has been real supporting. I know the real ones, I know the real ones that have been supporting the channel. Most people that have been supporting the channel, that is finding my video helpful, I keep in touch with them on Telegram. Not only on the Telegram group, you can as well message me privately on my Telegram. I speak with a whole lot of people privately on Telegram, a whole lot of traders on Telegram. And for some people that have misunderstood me in some kind of way, saying that you can't use so person cost to become profitable, that's just the simple truth with what I have seen. It's not that they are not good, but most all these courses, they are not giving you enough information. Just like what I have shared on this video. Show me one of your mentor in Nigeria, whether it's Dapo Willis, Jeffrey Benson, Abe Forrest, or whosoever. Dapo Willis is one of my mentors. Actually, Dapo Willis is the only Nigerian mentor that I have, because Dapo Willis is one of the traders that I respect most. But in all these people that I've mentioned, in all their course, you will never see all this information that I've shared. And one thing you guys have to understand is that trading is not all about drawing support and resistance, trend line, EMA. No, you need to have some basic understanding and some inner information on what the people that moves the market are doing. Okay, now I have given you two different websites where you can always get the high institutions positions to see what they are doing. Now I have given you guys the retail sentiment to track what retail traders are doing. So now you know that the retail traders does opposite of what the banks do, what the high institutions do. So now you already know what these two people do. If you track what the retail traders are doing, track what the high institutions are doing, you will always be in the safer side. Going against the retail traders, following what the high institutions are doing, you always be on the safer side. So guys, please show some love, show some support, man. It's not easy sharing all this. There are people, when I was still a struggling trader, there are a whole lot of people that I know that are profitable in this market. No matter how you beg them, they will never give you one information for free. Even they will be hiding their trading strategy or anything you will learn from them that will make you profitable from you, as if it's one kind of thing that anybody cannot have access to. But I'm here freely sharing everything I know about forex trading, everything that has made me profitable in the past and present. And guys, yeah, I want to quickly add one thing for you guys. You can always use EMA 50 and 200, and let me put them on my chart. Okay, you see that when EMA 50 and 200 is above the candlestick, the market drop. When EMA 50 and 200 is below the candlestick, the market rally to the upside. So you can always add this to your trade, but I don't use EMAs much. I only have this EMA 200 and EMA 50, and why I still have it on my chart is that my first mentor, which is Australian guy, what is the name of his course again? And his course is totally free, one of the best course I have ever seen. I think the name of the website you can find the guy course is My Forex for Beginners Academy. Yeah, Forex for Beginners Academy. Yeah, and he has a page on YouTube. His course is free. I swear to God Almighty, that guy course is the best course I have ever come across since I've been trading. And he trades with 3 chart setup. That's where I actually learn how to trade with all this multiple chart setup. But why I decided to learn more from other different mentors is that he's kind of a day trader, and I'm not really I don't really like day trading. And you know, when I started trading around 2019, you know, I was still very, very much younger. You know, if people that knows me when know that if you minus 5 years from my age now, you see that I was a teenager. So I didn't really have, you know, I didn't really understand the cost then. And you know, not having anybody that is putting me through, just watching videos and trying to do it on my own, then you know, I kind of didn't get the edge I wanted from the course. That's when I end up on, I think on 2020, buying Gbpusd course, which I learned a whole lot from Gbpusd course. I learned a lot when it comes to breaking the chart down from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, how to find your monthly key levels and how to draw trend line. You know, I learned a lot from Gbpusd, but even with that as well, I wasn't really that profitable. Sometimes you stay a month without placing a trade, or 2 months as a trader, and I asked myself, how can I be a full-time trader? From Monday to Friday, I will stay in front of my computer without, you know, placing a trade. That something is off, something is still missing. I still need to learn more. And that's when I start doing my research, and I will be sharing everything I know, because I'm sharing all this for you guys to as well, you know, become profitable. That's when I start doing my research, and I find a guy called Eurusd Audusd on YouTube. That's when I started learning supply and demand. From there, I finally met my mentor that taught me every fucking thing that I need to know about supply and demand, about how the CFTC data works, about how retail sentiments work, which he changed my life within a week. So guys, that's all for today. You know, I have a lot of things to do today. I have to do some cleanup, you know, before I go meet a friend to chill and play game. So guys, have a wonderful Sunday. That's all for this.